G'day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a look at how you can get your hands on 3000 points by using the Earthlings category in the burst mode. So this is burst mode, a brand new mode that has come to Dbz Dokkan battle, and you have to select a bunch of modifiers so that you can obviously create a high score. The highest score required to complete all the missions is 3000. Now you can do this with full power or Earthlings. I'm showing you how to get it done with the Earthlings team. Very importantly, there's a couple ones that need to be ticked and need to not be ticked. So the number one that needs to not be ticked is the one that requires nullification to stunning. So we want to make sure we have the ability to stun Vegeta. And then the other number one that we're kind of switching out is the key. So here we need to have key at -5 to hit the 3000 goal, and other than that they're all pretty much kind of the max out values that you can choose. We are very careful not to select damage reduction to physical types because we are already selecting the 70% damage reduction. So if we select the 50% damage reduction to physical types on top of the 70%, we're never going to do damage. So obviously beyond that, the team that we've chosen is a combination of free-to-play units and non-free-to-play units. I feel like it's a pretty accessible team. You do have to be aware of your team cost. So you're going to see that the team I choose here does get adjusted slightly. I do switch out basically Tien. I switch him out for Master Roshi, and then I switch in the Chi-Chi Youth for the Oob. You don't have to do this. This first team should work, but I did make the change. The main reason being Master Roshi has a great chance to stun, and Chi-Chi Youth also has a great chance to stun. That's going to help us out a lot, because the thing is the augmented Vegeta can hit pretty hard. You're going to see him hit, I think augmented, with the way we've set up the limits, it looks like he hits around 600,000. I mean, if you look at it logically, Launch, she has, I think we're going to check her defense here. She has, or Krillin, has 85k defense, and Launch has 99k defense. So the thing is, it's, yeah, not saying that's a lot, but I mean, it's not like it's, you know, nothing. And they're gonna get hit here by Vegeta for, I think, 593,000 if I'm not mistaken. So what that means is, it means Vegeta's clocking in a meaty 541. Vegeta's clocking in a meaty 620,000 attack stat, which is pretty nuts, but only if he can hit you. Now the thing is, with our strategy, he's not going to be able to hit us. Well, with RNG on our side a little bit. So the number one thing that needs to happen here, Vegeta needs to not attack the first slot. As long as Vegeta doesn't attack before our first character can attack, and as long as Vegeta does not lock the stunning character in place, you should be able to get the ball rolling. Once that's confirmed, you're basically good to go. Next, the -5 key actually helps us because it restricts us to only 12 keys, which plays in our hand here. So you're going to see Master Roshi on his 12 key. Very important, you only get his 12 key. He will have a great chance of stunning. That's 70%. Once you've stunned Vegeta, the ball will then continue to roll, and you basically just have to keep him stunned. So through a combination of stunning him over and over again and keeping him locked up, he's never able to attack, which means we're never able to take damage, and that is how you achieve the 3000 score. When you think about it, it's pretty simple. Obviously the holes are, well, A, that he locks all our stunners to eventually being switched out, that's why we have so many of them, and B, obviously the chance of a unit not stunning. That's why having Chi-Chi Youth and having the Master Roshi helps us out, because we replace medium stuns, which are 30% chances, with great stuns, which are 70% chances. Tien is actually a 50% chance stun, but I decided to rather roll with the 70%. Now, nice thing is Master Roshi is also free to play. I think Bulma and Launch you can get with red tickets. A lot of these units are general summon banner units, so players should hopefully have picked up 1 or 2 of them. Launch herself does help out a little bit with damage. It's mainly why we bring her, because of the fact that she can launch multiple super attacks tends to help out. She won't really be able to lock him up or do anything because we've obviously nullified his ability to be sealed or have his attack lowered. Like I say, your big risk is the risk of missing a super. So you can see here, this is a risky situation because Master Roshi can no longer super because of the way I've set him up, because of his key. So we now are relying on Krillin to super. Krillin's stunning is lower than Master Roshi's. It's around 30%, but you should still be good to go. Especially if you've got 2 Krillins floating. That's 2 stuns. Chi-Chi is another stun. Chi-Chi Youth is another stun. Master Roshi is another stun. So yeah, it's all the strategy is very apparent. But yeah, it does all work out for us. In general, things move well. I want to say I didn't really have to retry this one too many times. I think I had to retry this the grand total of 3 times. So this one went very smoothly. There's also a decent amount of free-to-play options. Physical is definitely the typing to go for Earthlings. Not only is the only Earthlings lead currently Krillin, the free-to-play Prime Battle Krillin, the only 150% or any kind of Earthlings lead. But, the rest of the team is also physical, Master Roshi, and they've reopened all the events for those 2, so it does tend to help out quite a bit with getting things done. So overall, this burst mode challenge to hit 3000 felt easier with the Earthlings team, obviously on the premise that you set up your limiters correctly. So follow my limiters and you'll be able to hit 3000. All you'll need is for Krillin realistically to get a stun. You could in essence do this with just 2 Krillins, but obviously the more stuns you have, the better. But yeah, that's basically it. Burst mode done. All of the challenges completed, which is great, and a 3000 score easily achieved. Well, easily in inverted commas. So yeah, all pretty good stuff. I think it was really a lot of fun, and it was interesting to come up with a way to get around the challenges or to complete them, considering how much damage Vegeta does. It basically does cell max level damage, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's basically it. You'll see under the burst mode section a whole bunch of challenges done, which is awesome, and you can claim those now if you want to. If you're looking for the full power one, I'll release that later on, but you can now just complete it with a full power team and get that mission done to complete them all. But yeah, that's it from me. See you and bye.